So Metaphor just took a big old lore dump on us, am I right? The worst part is that they're not even done dumping on me. It's just gonna keep going. I'm like, couldn't y'all have like hinted at this throughout the playthrough or something?
Oh.
What in the heavens? The dead prince is alive. Old Man Russell must be dumbfounded. The rest of the resistance still live. I wonder how they might have taken the news.
Oh, wow!
Gallica's at you. Wow, long no see. Oh wow, Gallica. Funny stuff happened while you were gone. Your friend totally fell into a pond. It was hilarious. And then get this. Are you busy or something? You look tired. We should talk more later though, okay? Alright, your friend is further in. I think you're late. Is this it? I want to talk around to the people. Be like, hey, spread the news. I died and I came back to life. 4 hours later. You know what that means?
Can't believe.
That was really a bright light. Now there's a dead person who came back to life. Are all the royalty from the outside world like you? The outside world sounds ridiculous. It's me, Jesus.
Oh, it's you.
Beyond here lies the altar of secret history, the sanctuary which houses the true story of our people and world. Lady Gruide waits inside. And also, please kindly refrain from making any loud noises, lest you startle the fairies. The fairies don't like loud noises? They're kind of like carefree little shits. Kind of surprising.
Come off it.
Well, I'll be. Am I correct in presuming that you are the prince now? I hadn't heard any of the Altabury joining the resistance ranks and going out on missions, so seeing you took me by surprise. To think that you're the prince's other half. Fate is a fickle one. I don't think I'm like his other half. I'm like a part of him. I wouldn't say half. How could this be? It's truly a miracle. Lady Gruide mentioned that she caught wind of some manner of revelation. Could this be the late queen's spawn seed?
All very nice.
Never before have I seen such an incredible magic. Your Highness, as I understand it, you managed to thwart 2 separate attempts on her life, correct? We Elder are used to weathering our fair share of misfortune, and yet you've evidently faced so much more. Now, my question is, does Crudite, Charcuterie Board, does she know about the humans? Like the humans. Not the human humans. The people who brought the prince to this village called themselves simply the Resistance. They feared their name would spread word of their existence. Their numbers have gradually dwindled, and after today's tragedy, Russell is all who remains. Hardly Resistance now. Hi! It's okay, I don't take it too personally that you didn't remember me. Hey, Russell? How could this be? His Highness resurrected. 'Tis the most joyous turn of events, of course, but I dare say, my heart needs a reprieve from all these sharp twists of fate. To think he'd been alive and well, residing in a body composed of magma particles. He furthered his goal by storing his mind within another vessel. 'Tis reminiscent of his Majesty's royal magic. Am I Jesus? Am I Jesus? Okay, this one is not... This is the secret history one. I don't want that yet. I want to go in here. If you'll let me. If you'll allow it. I'm the king. You'll let me do whatever the hell I want out here, actually. Numerous coffins are laid out, hastily arranged rows. I hope the people don't blame the resistance for the attack on the village. We were all fighting for the same purpose. Just like the legendary king and queen. I feel like we should talk. Maybe not. This music and that, like, seeing the scenery and with the light. Oh, it's something. Alright. So, we're gonna get the full lore. There's much more to be said, but, you know, like I said, the question is, do they know about humans? The supposedly evil humans? And also, where is that going? Is this like going to be some sort of fate that I have to follow now that we know the truth? Is there some sort of like destiny that has to be, that moves us forward? Okay. Should we go back into the character customization before we continue the story? We're good?
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was
Elders.
an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past.
I never clocked
As
that.
for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
So then what are the actual humans?
The human tribe. So Luis's words.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
Well, you put a whole island on top of Shinjuku, and that will do it.
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible. And destroyed only themselves.
Bars. Bars.
Any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before.
I know you shouldn't be asking this question, but I wonder how old Grudite is. Like, how much of this, if any of it, did she witness herself?
The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
When they hold on to their anxieties, that's when they can't use their magic. And then that's how they unlock their archetype. But then, if that's the case, I feel like they would turn into humans whenever they... Or maybe they're reminiscent of, like... Maybe they're humans wearing armor. That's what their archetypes are. That means the prince, that is to say, a messiah of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief. 'Tis nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell.
Again, why would we question? Why are we trying to save it?
Rampant Magla distorts
it's great,
the body
sure.
and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the church to shackle the people, perhaps?
Jesus Christ.
Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark?
Weapons to hide magic's true potential is, I feel like a very interesting way that that's framed, especially since they've talked about using magic without igniters, and that has gone through all the tribes. And so I wonder why that hasn't really been questioned too much before this.
In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes.
This is literally all conspiracy theorist behavior, which is fun. I love that.
The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
Oh, all of it. This whole game, really.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people, to bear their hopes
It's gonna keep
is
making
to
me
be
giggle.
their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Ooh. Is his ultimate archetype the last one? Oh. Wait, Will, get down from there. You'll hurt
Yet,
yourself.
Anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence.
And sometimes medication.
Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as though that's the natural order. Oh no! We blew up the world. We just simply said it wasn't worth it. Wait, is anyone scared? Is this gonna be Jesus is coming up? I swear. My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the prince.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end. No matter what.
Wait, okay, so he was wearing something that looked more like an igniter on his neck. Did that change?
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you. Even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand.
Is she about to get her rank 8?
That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Oh, that felt like such a good time for her to get her rank 8. Are you kidding?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Ooh.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
Wait, that's fun. That's
What
spicy.
do you wish to know?
Girl, everything. We're at the point of the game where it's just gotta come out.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village.
Girl.
His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
That's how you say it. So his family is named after the ship? Or he named his ship after the
A
family?
family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were.
So he took this from his little history books. What a nerd. Theater kid, nerd. Assistive magic is in control of the Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calm, be deliberately pushed out of control. So all these humans that they were like, oh, he's had the humans destroy Stroll's neighbor, like town or whatever. He created those.
That was what you... In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer. And thus, the power of magic is born.
People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety. So the more he had people get stressed out about the humans attacked and all of this, and had people fear him, that is also interesting because there's been, in general, in history, in life, people either take their power by fear and control or by actual trust and acknowledgement of someone who you will follow. Jeez.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic.
No, so that's what it actually is that they have faced their anxieties and embraced it, and instead of using it as the things that hold them back, they have used it and turned it into their power. Basically how you would take any energy, really. Or, you know, like in Monsters, Inc., when they use screams and they're like, no, but we're going to find something stronger. We're going to use laughter. They just find the source and they just adjust it to become more powerful. That's interesting. That is a very interesting way to think of their magic for sure. And that, like, it's obviously been a reoccurring theme. It keeps coming up, but like to the level of how it was involved with their world was not revealed. And I also never really considered that that's how that would work, even though it was always that's being referenced.
In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests. With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred.
Hatred of what? Whoever did this to his village?
If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge.
Oh, Stroll, you better watch out, buddy. This sounded a little familiar.
Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
A Yippet-Ekark. Yippet-Ekark.
Who goes there?
Oh, God, Heisme.
Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
What? Was it not Zorba? Was Zorba controlling someone? Ay, ay, ay. It's just so relaxing. Girl! What are you talking about? It's interesting because if all the tribes are descendants of humankind, then they all surely represent a portion of what makes humans human. By their nature, fairies are magical beings who can recalibrate their density of their magma particles at will. Should the need arise, they can make themselves practically invisible to those with a lesser sensitivity to magma. This is why Gallica goes largely unnoticed. It is also why fairies are excellent messengers. I dare say that Sanctum is the sole place you'll find as many fairies flitting around without any concern for being hidden. Needless to say, this bond is a testament to their long-standing intertwining of elder traditions and magic.
I beg your pardon.
That sword once belonged to the prince, did it not? Though I now suppose that makes you its rightful owner. One glance in, I could tell. You can use it now, not only for combat, but for sword surfing as well. That sword was a gift from Her Highness, our queen, and her mother. She was quite skilled with it. Free spirit as she was, she'd fly out about the forest, much to the ear of Lady Grudaday. Any doubts concerning your lineage are disproved by this blade and how you use it. You are indeed Her Highness's flesh and blood. But I wasn't even made of flesh or blood before. So what is the truth? These conversations feel ill-fitting to the situation, though. Let me keep going. Is anyone gonna stop him, or do I literally just have to chase him? Hello? Y'all don't want to, like, tackle him or anything? Oh my god, I want to have these conversations with people, but again, we gotta go. Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We have no casualties, however. We were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was little else that you could have done. Responsible as they were for downfall of the resistance, any move we might have would have made have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please. Oh, so maybe he came to go investigate and then ran away? I'm like not convinced it was him, because he did say he had a newfound power he wanted to try out. So maybe he has like a little doll puppet thing going on. Zorba just wants to play Dollhouse. That's fine. You have to give me a twin brother though, and I have to eat him in the womb. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready for a fight.
What now?
His hair! Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think that's the only one his face is really in. Oh, wait, that's so cute. It really does look like we have, like, the guy that we've seen on the transition screens all along. He's in our party. Oh, yeah, I was actually doing something.
What now?
I mean, yeah, I prepared for a big, like, Luis fight. So my party should be pretty solid right now. It's wild that, like, hello, I'm at the point where I want to use my archetypes. I want to fight. And you haven't let me do that in, like, 5 hours.
Ready?
Okay, after the attacker, are you ready? Let's go. Is this dungeon-y, maybe? And then we have to, like, traverse the forest. It could just be a straight-up fight, also. Oh, yeah.
Stop!
Oh.
You. Zorba.
Zorba. He literally looks so crazy.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on.
But yeah, if you were off to kill the prince, why didn't you stay and kill the prince?
Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's where I'm going too. We should carpool.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
Does he see this guy? He does not look like he gives a shit.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
Especially with 3 eyes.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Oh my god. What? He's a Pokemon master.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Literally, why Stroll? Always acting like the main character here. Let me talk. Let me use my British accent and talk. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot about this. That's what I should have checked in the menu. Power of your newly earned archetype print surges forth.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. It can act as support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after
Fire
Zorba.
Art, Sable Dance, Windblade. Well, I mean, do we try one now? Look at him also, he's huge.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
He's ginormous.
No, let's set it up!
Severe Physical Almighty to one enemy. Increases damage against human type monsters. Okay. Let's not try it yet.
No, this won't. Vitus power! Ha!
If I'm gonna use, I want to charge up
Basilia,
on
watch
Basilia
me.
first.
How's this?
That helped.
Let's need it.
That helped us out. All right.
Like this. Actually, no, you already did this.
Don't be scared.
I didn't realize you have limbs for limbs. Your limbs have limbs.
I stand
Ooh.
ready. Let us fight as
Ooh.
one.
Okay, but we can't do it because Wilnot has already gone, but
Not this skill. Let justice
it looks like everything
prevail.
just multiplied. Let's go ahead and take a hit if you could. What has he got on him? Blueberries? Get a load of that guy's blueberries.
Let's go! Hold on. Lend me your strength.
Okay, now we can use this with Basilio.
Let's get him.
How's this?
Ooh.
Don't
27?
I'll show you.
That's a hell yeah if I ever saw one. Okay, let's try this on all his limbs. Is anything gonna be weak to it?
Stubborn, hey?
Okay.
You better be ready.
Let me see if there's anything we can get down.
Destroying's my
Many
kind of
things.
thing.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Or what? I guess that was giving... He got an extra turn when he had those on.
As the point of a sword.
Prince! Maybe not. Prince! Is there? I'm all prepared.
Okay, Windblade. Who is that with? Oki?
Strike true.
Scour! Let's push through!
Oh, weak to wind.
Watch me.
Really?
Raging fire. Oh, that felt
Come
great.
in!
Is he shaking? He's scared. He's scared,
Our
guys.
stick is ever for all that we strive for.
This also isn't a difficult battle unless I just
Quick,
spoke
knock
too
them
soon.
off again.
I know what you're thinking.
Hell yeah, miss.
Let's set
Hit
it up!
Invasion back down.
Tis yours.
A tough one.
Don't. Masked dancer!
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Smashed him!
I'm
Berserker!
And then defense.
feeling it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
More apples?
Oh, jeez.
Quick,
And
knock
heals.
them off again! I've regenerated the head wings! Here
Oh
comes another round of
my
wind
god.
attacks! His legs are back to normal!
Oh,
We'd
wind
only
was
just
against
taken them out!
his wings. Oh, he's eating an apple. What is it, just heals?
It healed! Gotta do something about those apples!
That tickled.
My prince. My liege.
Let me handle those apples! Alright,
How about
leave
them
it to
apples?
me! Now it can't heal itself anymore! Don't waste your chance! Get in there!
I mean,
Paladin!
that wasn't good. That wasn't super necessary. Oh, you should probably heal. Oh, I took out your heals. Uh-oh.
This won't do. Behold, we stand together.
One physical attack for allies in the caster.
I owe you one.
That helped!
That helped. Come forth, royal soul.
Go!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain! You.
Yeah.
You can count
Thanks.
on me!
I know we just shielded, but
Thanks.
we'll just do a
Okay,
turn to
here I
recover
go.
and then we'll get back at it.
Yeah, we've stood that, eh?
We're so close though. Oh yeah, I was gonna say after all this time we waited, and this battle's also just kind of there. Nerd. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon.
Disappointing!
Yeah, I spoke too soon.
With the blade in hand! Get her
Oh, he's
back
about to
on
die
her
though.
feet!
Oh, if I repel though, instead of a block, I should have done that.
I will protect
I knew
you.
you'd help. Let's stay calm.
I don't want her to miss out on the... Well, and yet it is.
This'll do.
Hopefully...
Time for my grand comeback! This is
Oh, here
just
we go.
what
Yeah.
I
If
need!
she attacks, she should be able to kill him.
Raging fire!
So the shield wasn't necessary.
They
But-
sure don't give up
Oh,
easy!
it was. One, he's AoE.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
This thing is crazy looking. Veins in his eyes.
Badly
Oh,
hurt.
God.
Get her some healing!
Ow!
I think he's wing on.
Oh no, Juna! Gotta wake her up! Juna's down! Someone, quick! Get her back on her feet!
All right.
Time for my grand
Observe
comeback!
me for all
Stay
that we
alive,
strive
please.
for. I'll say yet cling to life.
Behold. Let's work together.
Is this enough? I don't think
The
so.
blade's edge! Still here?
He might just kill Judah again. Oh no. There you go.
She's badly hurt!
Over
Get her some healing! Juna,
Behold
are you okay? Power! You look like you're about to drop! My mistake!
Ooh, I thought she was going to be better at that time, actually. Y'all should be, there you go. I was gonna say, y'all should just be able to kill him now. Hopefully there's not a round two. Oh. Mothman be looking different these days, you know?
Good. 'Tis done.
Wait, Master? Persona Master? No, I have her on... I have her
I feel
on
stronger.
Dancer. Mass Dancer. Let's do Strength, why not? Oh. 2! Okay.
Nice.
I continue to grow.
Ah! I didn't know I had
50
it.
agility,
I'm better
wow.
and stronger. The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move?
That's
The
what I'm
people think
saying.
you are monster.
That's what I'm saying, I don't
Will
know.
not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux.
Oh.
When the day comes
nice.
that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that. But if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such partings would become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Not the time.
Looking forward to the victory song.
Oh, okay, he says it's sweet.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
I will. I will.
Yes, I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
And then what, we actually fight him? Because I've heard that one before. I don't know if I'm meant to believe you. Also, I'm still confused.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are
He
all
looks
real.
so annoyed. He's like, girl, can't you see me reading here?
Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
Having overcome her trial, I can sense a newfound conviction from Galka as both an ally and a friend.
The mystical
Whoa,
fairy,
okay.
Gallica.
Ooh.
She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm so...
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
I'm so confused. Okay, Elemental Master and Warlock. Let's go. Oh, wait. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons? Tell me more. Speak more on that a little bit. Any details? You see my confusion. Oh, why? Why is she maxed up? If she's all the way, if she's my story, my story social link, and then, Elemental Master in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. You have a hat. Warlock.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. That was like one of the first things they said in this game. Was the music playing in my head. It's the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late king of Urconia and the queen of Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia.
Is that him? Because why is he in cropped pants and a t-shirt?
The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
The true utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if the book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly ideals that we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality. And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. Where does Gallica sleep? Does she sleep in my tunnel with me? Also, I wonder what the significance is of Gallica playing music that is, I guess, that specific music. Academia. It seems that I've been summoned by More in my dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety, and archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? I'm not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
I am kind of thou.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed.
Okay, it's kind of crazy they're saying this because when they said inescapable, I was thinking death. Death is inescapable.
Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler.
Wasn't that the whole point of this game?
Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self.
Oh, rule myself, rule the country.
That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed, 'tis his hands that bear our fate.
Whoa, whoa, you hearing this more?
Who?
Oh.
I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Oh my gosh, she's flirting. She's flirting with him.
You? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
I'm not going to the moon? I'm not fighting dragons? What's going on? I'm not maxing out any of my friends. I move onward? What do you mean? My consciousness faded away and I was sent back to Spice Loop. I am reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Elden Sanctum?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Wow! Oh, she does sleep with me. Wow. I asked and then they answered immediately. Scary.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
Music check? Why is it like a wall? Like I feel like I'm at a party.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
Oh, Gallica, so many.
What do I say?
What happened to his accent?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king, 'twould bemuse more than it would spur.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight,
Oh, we made Hulky happy.
I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Girl, you don't speak for me. How long will it take me to get there?
This place here.
Immediately?
But isn't that...
Let's see.
But isn't that...
Let us hurry.
But isn't
I didn't
that...
realize the dialogue would change between the people.
Let's move.
You see?
I doubt an all Grand Trad will give us a warm reception. Still, we chose not to fight, then Luis's victims only pile higher.
Yeah.
Easy to say we'll help anyone, but doing it's a whole nother thing. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we've crawled our way up from the bottom.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
I'm nervous. Why? I'll just keep... Where's my free will?
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced
They're
out of his
dwindling?
position.
What is going on with them?
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
Too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself.
This is crazy.
Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Oh. Oh?
Who are you?
What? You
Just
don't know my
a passing
guy?
wastrel? Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Batlin, what? What do you mean?
Well then, let us depart.
Are you someone else's will? Were we like two little apparitions fighting at each other?
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more...
More?
The boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
Gaze?
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured. That old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
To the moon!
Understood.
To the moon!
Let the final banquet begin.
And then you ride a dragon to the moon. No way Norris' ship can get us all the way up there. You know what can get up there? Dragon, probably.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
Ah, what does he know?
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Haven't you? He spreads the news. He is the news.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
What is his game here? I'm thinking like maybe he let the Sanctum Church let him do this about Luis because they have a better chance of surviving with Wilnot than with Luis.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Or like maybe because like what they said, it's easier to just follow someone else's lead, so they just needed someone to bring him back into this whole situation, kind of get that ball rolling.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Shrug.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo
I've always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
The eyeball sticking, the whole head sticking out of the eyeball socket is still a crazy choice.
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order.
Knows no war because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. Cannot be defied from within. It sure can.
Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Who are you also? Like, what is this?
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Oh my god.
Do you presume yourself a god?
Oh god, what?
Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens?
Hey, is it?
You're nothing.
Is it wrong?
Just an ordinary, broken old man.
Is it wrong or assumptive of me to say that all Clamars look the same? Is that a little racist?
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
Putrid with sin.
In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
Is this like the same thing where it's taking the anxieties?
How didst thou learn of this?
And that's how it gets powered?
How?
Oh my god.
Thou wert elder.
I was like, there's no way he was wearing fake horns because that would be so stupid. He's actually wearing fake horns. Oh no, all that he has left are the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads, those aren't real either. Oh my god, everything's a lie.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
But his face is crazy.
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
That would be fun. Are we on the other side? Come on, that would be great timing. We just stand on the other side of this door, waiting for them to finish their conversation.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe,
He's just been
the
talking
party
this whole
descends
time.
again on the royal capital, Grand Tran. But they are greeted only
Luis
by
is out here
ominous
pulling off his
skies.
horns for
Their
a
return
ghost.
hardly counts as a
And this
triumph,
guy's just narrating.
considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Also has something to be said that Luis and Stroll's their like convictions are very similar. It's just so interesting.
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
And my blue hair. Let's not forget about the light blue hair.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns. Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Oi, calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a parapus like you, and you spit on him. Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juna, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Okay, protect your own reputation, Queen.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame! Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you! How dare you strike out at him? They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
Okay, Bard. You're gonna sing them a song?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi, over here!
Hi.
Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run, now!
Oh, Batlin. Batlin for king, really. He's always in my thoughts.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I had my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change.
And then Batlin gets a JBL speaker.
Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
The inn in Grand Trad. Wait, the honeybee? Why does it make it sound like he did me a favor? They were my friends first! Nurse is heading back to the Gauntlet Runner. Seems like the city has calmed down at least a tiny bit. They'd have a hard time wrecking our Gauntlet Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it.
All right.
We should make our way over to the hushed honeybee. Everyone else has already gone ahead. I prepared the inn for you. Like, that's not bestie. What's she doing? You just reading? Writing?
So irreverent.
Closer, eh?
That's so absurd. What can I even do? One guard can't hold back a riot. Right, Your Highness? Prince? That's what you are, aren't you? And you're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be up in those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country back to its right senses. You hear me?
So irreverent.
Oh no, the anxiety. Now is the age of power. It's time for the righteous to serve up the reckoning. This dead man is only the beginning. Those accursed nobles hoarding the money that's rightfully ours. Their very existence is a sin. Drag every last one of them out here, I say. Yeah, kill all the nobles. Okay, stop that laughter. I can't do it. Spitting man. Nothing left to say, proxy swine. What did you get for selling out your own tribesfolk? This is really sad. Even with the city such a state, this man refuses to budge. I feel like I've seen him more and more like him too. Ugh, what a mess. To be honest, I half understand how he feels. Town's in complete chaos. Sometimes even I just want to give up on everything. So right now, the anxieties that they're putting up in the air, that's what's powering up Luis right now. With his fake ass horn wearing, shoulder pad wearing, gorgeous lock of hair having.
This is all right.
Man. I got lost in the sauce there a little bit. Ay, man, that was some cutscening we did for a minute there, though.
Luis is the only one left.
We gotta go look at these new. Wait,
Smash
you're
it all
here?
to bits.
Are all my friends in town?
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Let's hurry inside. Maybe it's just her. Is that a peek at my relationship
Luis is
thing?
the only one
Maybe I'm
left,
getting ahead of
isn't it?
myself. But if she's the front runner, maybe that's why she's out there. This red sky is
Smash it
also
all to
very
bits.
wild. This is now we're feeling a little endgamey here.
All right then.
Now things are
What
kind of
now?
cooking up. Let's see what our archetypes are doing right now. He's the prince. Okay, we gotta go take an actual look. How come every time I go to it, it just disappears? There you go. Okay, I can have 4 abilities. Cooperative Chase. Support attacks from comrades happen more easily. Oh, enemies are stunned more easily in overworld combat. And then increases the caster's attack, defense, hit, evasion by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Radiance. Heavy light magic to all enemies. Recovers HP and MP each time a support attack lands in overworld combat. Adds 4... Oh, both. 4 turn icons. Can only be used once per battle. Resists all affinity damage other than Almighty. And then damage boosted against human type monsters for Almighty damage. 52 magic. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and use my... whatever items I have for this. This seems like a good time as any to use some Hero Leaves of Light, right? Especially if I am about to do a battle. What opportunity will I have to level him up? I won't do too much. Maybe just one more. Another one. Just for good measure. But then maybe I should give him an ability. Let's just do this.
New
there
skills,
you go.
new possibilities.
Okay. That's good for now. But let's also look at...
I see.
Whoa, look at him! Okay, see, this is what we gotta pull out. we gotta compare sizes to Luis. Okay, he has fire. He has, yeah, fire, ice, and electric. And then expert in most potent damage dealing magic of multiple affinities. Elemental Master also learned synthesis skills. Permanently increase magic strength. Wait, I want to see. But I also don't want to spend... I mean, we might as well unlock it. Why not?
Fascinating. This right here.
Sorcerer who binds the most powerful magics to their control to unveil the secrets of the elements themselves. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh my god, wait, that was so much.
I'm counting on you.
That was so much maga. I didn't realize I was so empty on that.
Really?
This is the Elemental Master's soul. The magic in me feels as though it's overflowing. Shall continue to brave the path forward for all those who suffer in this land.
I found new power.
Okay, fire, ice, electric, and then negates 1 repel. Precipice of the Abyss. Severe Almighty. Severe electric, severe fire. Wait, I thought you were saying that you had things that would increase my magic abilities. Halves the MP cost of synthesis, only applies to synthesis that consume MP. And then magic attack by 15%. Okay, that's a good one. What about this one? Warlock. Changes to dark. Its attack affinity changes to dark, and those synthesis skills can be used dark magic. Excellent at preserving MP. Repel Hyper. Greatly increases caster's magic attack damage once per battle. Recovers MP and then raises max MP by 30%. Inflicts one enemy with one-time weakness to fire, ice, electric, wind, light, dark. Ignores resistances. That's crazy talk. Mass Dancer and a mage will do that. Or a warlock. Very interesting. You can't see the color schemes on here. It's so tiny. Well, actually, it's really too big. Oh, okay, so not too much is changing in this. But this one, you get all decked out. That's fun. Oh my god, this too much is going down right now. Truly, so many identity reveals. Like, sorry, but Luis kind of stealing my thunder yet again, where I only got a couple of minutes with my old, technically, identity being revealed, and then he just has to show his up too. That's just rude. But yeah, I remain to be confused about what happened. We're really gonna go fight him? Are we really about to
Smash it all to
take.
bits.
Oh my god, guy, come on. We're really going to do this? And then like, I'm sad. Gallica's at rank 8, and then I have so much left to do. Look how close I am on all of these. I need to find out if Alonso's still dead. I need my merchant to get to 8. I don't know. I feel like that's what's more. I'm more concerned with what's going on with that part of this. But it's just all leading to so much confusion. It's just, there's so much uncertainty. There's so many questions still.